As I've said before from this podium, Speaker McCarthy is beholden to the most extreme members of his conference. Last week, we saw proof of that. On Thursday, the House Freedom Caucus, in between drafting impeachment articles and defunding a program to help sick veterans get health care, called for a pause in negotiations. On Friday, the Speaker complied, and his emissaries stormed out of the negotiating session. Since then, they've added new extreme demands to their ransom list, including provisions of the Partisan Child Deportation Act, which passed without a single Democratic vote. The Speaker insists that there won't be draconian cuts and yet continues to say the spending levels must go down. His position is simply untenable. Based on what Republicans have shown us with their appropriations bills, we are looking at a 30% cut across the board to the remaining domestic programs. That's based on what we know. The chaos and the confusion has now drifted into the committee room. 4 appropriations bills are now on pause, and the full committee markups have now been delayed. House Democrats are not going to sign on to devastating cuts for teachers, food assistance, or Medicaid. Speaker McCarthy needs to get serious before he sends the country spiraling into a recession. Now recognize Vice Chair Ted Lieu.
Thank you, Chairman Aguilar. Remember the last time when Democrats controlled a chamber and we went to the brink of defaulting on the debt and crashing the economy under a Republican president? Yeah, me neither, because Democrats aren't extreme. This is beyond the norm. And if you describe this as a negotiation of both sides issue, you're misleading the public. Because Republicans have this button here that they push and it's crash the economy. So they can say, hey, you don't provide billions for a border wall, we're going to push this button and crash the economy. You don't go to agree to these devastating cuts, they're going to cause over 100,000 jobs to be lost. We're going to push this button here and crash the economy. This is not a negotiations. This is a hostage taking, well beyond the norm. And this is how you should report it.
Our position to Republicans is let's avoid this catastrophic default. If you're serious about avoiding default, come talk with us. We have said that this is a break glass provision. We are happy to engage with them and to talk with them about measures that will prevent us from a catastrophic default that would hurt the economy and is Republican-led. We want to make sure that we are doing everything we can to create an opportunity to avoid that. And so our pitch to them is simple. Don't just talk moderate when it comes time to give interviews and go on TV. Work with us. Govern. Prevent catastrophe.
Good afternoon, friends. I have important news for all Social Security recipients. Our federal government plans to make big changes that could affect your monthly benefit check amounts. Some of these changes will take effect sooner than others. So this afternoon, I'll be going over everything that you need to know. So please make sure, friends, that you watch until the end of this video. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning the giveaways. Everyone's path to retirement looks a little different, but there are several milestones that most workers experience. You can turn 50 years old and become eligible to make catch-up contributions to your retirement accounts. When you reach 59 and a half years old, you can make penalty-free retirement withdrawals. And when you turn 62, you become eligible for Social Security. At least that's how things have been for a long time. But our government might wind up moving the goalposts on that last one within the next few years. The baby boomers retiring has posed an enormous challenge for Social Security. It has led to more beneficiaries than ever. And since younger generations have been smaller, there are fewer workers paying into the program than there used to be. And so far, the government's been able to continue paying all scheduled benefits only by tapping the program's trust funds. But sadly, they're running out. The latest estimate suggests that Social Security will only be able to continue paying everyone's benefits until the year 2033. After that, it will only have the cash to pay out about 80% of what it owes. That is obviously a big problem, especially for those who depend on Social Security as their primary or sole source of retirement income. There are two main strategies that our government could use to resolve this. First, it could look to increase funding for the program by raising the Social Security payroll tax or the benefit taxes it charges some seniors. But that would mean paychecks and Social Security checks may not go as far as they do right now. The other option is to find some way to decrease the amount that the government has to pay out in benefits annually. Politicians have thrown a lot of ideas around, some of which affect current and new beneficiaries, while others only affect those who have not signed up yet. One possibility is raising the age at which you become eligible for Social Security. This has been 62 years old for decades, but it might not stay that way forever. Several proposals for eliminating the shortfall mention raising the ceiling as well as a full retirement age. It is the age at which you become eligible for your full benefit per check. And if this were to happen, workers would have to wait to sign up for Social Security, and they'd likely wind up with a smaller lifetime benefit than they would receive under the current system. It would force workers to either remain in the workforce for longer or save even more for retirement on their own in order to make up for these lost Social Security benefits. Even if you are able to claim Social Security at age 62, it might not be the right decision for you. Claiming at this age is technically considered claiming early. If you want the full benefit that you've earned based on your work history, you will have to wait until your full retirement age, and that's depending on your birth year. When you receive benefits before your full retirement age, each check you get is much smaller. Every month you delay Social Security grows your check a little until you reach your largest possible benefit at age 70. But that doesn't mean delaying benefits is always your best option. Life expectancy plays a huge factor in the ideal age to sign up for Social Security, and so does your financial situation. Those who do not think that they will live beyond their 70s, and those who cannot afford to pay their bills without Social Security may be better off signing up early. But if neither of those things applies to you, you may get a larger lifetime benefit by delaying Social Security. You can estimate how much you will get from the program under its current rules by creating a My Social Security account. Whenever possible, experts suggest to aim to apply at the age you believe will give you the largest lifetime benefit. But remember, be prepared to adapt as necessary. Well, my amazing and most beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this afternoon. Thank you, dear friends, for joining me here and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be giving away Walmart gift cards every Friday. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed Tuesday.